What's up?
Oh, we didn't see you guys there. Welcome to the Bundy Burundi Podcast. My name is Sean, your host.
I'm Gonzo, your host.
This is Bundy Burundi. Okay, so
My hips are too wide.
welcome
To Bundy
Burundi. Stop. This is episode 6.
Jesus Christ.
We took a week break. It's all right.
We're just bad at scheduling.
Real bad. I'm gonna go here. This is the worst couch of all time.
It just kind of
Sorry.
sinks in. It just kind of sinks in. Don't insult my couch. I love this couch.
We got some stuff for you guys today. 12-minute rule, still a thing. We'll be cutting every 12 minutes or so. Because Canon is
Bitch.
It's a little bitch sometimes, gotta say. First rule of order business. Just letting you guys know. I'm not sure if that's focused. I focused it more on us and not the...
It's fine. No one ever gets that joke.
Right. What joke?
Oh, yeah, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Not a joke. It's not a microphone.
Not a fucking microphone. So...
It's been so long. Let's do an update on our lives.
We got into college! DePaul University. I wore a DePaul University shirt in the last episode. That was before I knew that I got in. That was...
Foreshadowing.
foreshadowing that... Unintentional foreshadowing. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
To a next episode.
Yeah. I've had my DePaul sweatshirt since Victoria got in, and that's been like 3 years, and I wear it occasionally. So it's been like foreshadowing for a bit.
Victoria's his sister, by the way. She was supposed to be on as a guest.
She'll be on eventually.
Oh, this is the first episode that we've done with just us.
Yeah.
We set everything up. There's no one behind the camera except a stupid joke that I was going to make but decided against it after I said accept.
Yeah.
It's just us. And then you know what? This is going to be the best episode.
It's going to be the best episode we have.
Alright.
Yeah.
Contrary to last episode, which was a fucking nightmare to edit, I do have a few topics today. Just a few. I know you have a bunch.
What was the last episode?
The car episode.
Oh, shit.
Where I decided, you know what? We always go off the rails. We'll just tell a bunch of stories.
I apologize for the motion sickness to anyone who watched. Olivia cannot.
If they watch that episode, they're not going to watch this episode, so...
Don't watch that episode.
They're on my phone. They're just over here.
You have topics?
Are we? Let's bring this, like, here.
Want him here?
Just so it's a bit more focused.
Gotcha. Let me pull up my list of topics.
It's very far away.
Pull up my list of topics.
All right.
Yep.
So, first order of business. We did it. Okay, so yesterday I watched the movie Her.
Yes, with Joaquin Phoenix and
Hansen.
Scarlett Johansson, the acclaimed Asian artist.
Hold on, what? Hold on. Derailment. What does that mean?
From Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, never mind. Spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil Her. Came out 2016? 14?
Never saw it.
It's about a man who falls in love with an OS, an operating system. His computer. Voice of Scarlett Johansson. And like halfway through I was thinking about this. Because they have sex somehow. Spoilers. And like Scarlett Johansson, a computer voice, is like moaning along with it.
My question is, like, if we look at it logically, the way they built up her in the thing, the way they built up her speech is by having someone record words and phrases, and so they like, and like they were able to sync it up to like what they know what to say. If we use that logic, that means they have to get someone to moan.
Scarlett Johansson.
No. I'm talking about in the movie though, like in the movie universe. Like that's how they got Siri to talk.
You can do a fake moan.
Yeah, you can do a fake moan, but just imagine how awkward that would be to like record. Like, I'm not talking about like they totally had to get someone to like in the booth. No, I'm talking about like how they had to get someone to fake moan while they were like someone got paid to fake moan for like this OS.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
I mean, yeah. But
imagine if Siri started moaning.
Yeah, like that was also a problem with me. Like the voice of Scarlett Johansson, great voice. As a robot though, it sounded too human. Like it was just recording, like a clean recording, and I was like, doesn't sound like a computer, you know?
They need to record every single word separately and then edit it together. They should have just gotten Stephen Hawking to do it.
Jesus Christ. Oh, dude, that would be fucking gold.
They just up
Holy
pitches.
Shit.
They turn his.
If someone edited the entirety of her with Stephen Hawking's voice and
all they changed is just the pitch a bit. They just like moved his pitch just up a bit, and that's it. Like it's a female voice.
It was a great movie. I love the movie. I was thinking about the caster of the movie though, like calling Joaquin. And being like, okay, so your love interest in this is going to be Scarlett Johansson. Oh, I'm hungry. I hope that I picked that up. My stomach was rumbling. Your love interest is going to be Scarlett Johansson.
Sick.
And then Joaquin's like, yes. He's like, yes. There's a sex scene in it.
Fuck yeah.
And he's, oh yeah, this is so sick. I can't wait. And then he's like, she's a computer. Doesn't have a body. You're gonna be masturbating to a computer moaning, and then he's like, sick. Yeah, that sounds good. There is a scene where spoilers. Never mind. I don't know.
Great.
I don't know.
No,
it was an artsy ass movie, man. The colors in that it was like R-rated Wes Anderson kind of shit. It was who was it directed by? I can't remember. Tom Jones?
Think so.
No.
No, Tom Jones.
It's
Tom
Jones is Tom Jones. What's new Pussycat? It was directed by Spike Jones. There it is. Spike Jones.
Thought so. I was like, you said Tom Jones. I was like, that sounds right. No, it doesn't. What's new Pussycat?
We talked about Wes Anderson is one of my favorite directors ever. We talked about one of my favorite directors, Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes, Telltale Heart of Baby Driver.
Yeah, and who else? I like the brothers that do it.
Coen brothers.
I love the Coen brothers as well.
I think I've only seen one Coen brothers movie.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite movies of all time. No Country for Old Men.
Never seen it.
Incredible. You've never seen that movie?
Nope. I know like a decent amount about it. I know this. I know he like flips the coin. It's like heads or tails. Cool.
I feel like I've had like full-on conversations with you about.
Oh, you must definitely have. Like, let it be known there are movies that I have not seen, but I know. Like, I haven't seen 2001. I haven't seen The Shining. I haven't seen The Shining. I haven't seen all of these like. I haven't seen Jaws. I haven't seen like all of these classic staples of film. I don't even think I've seen the full Godfather. Like just these classic staples of film, but I just know like enough about it that I'm like I can fake the conversation.
Exactly.
Like for the longest time, I had never seen Fight Club, but I knew like everything about it. And then I read Fight Club, and I was like, "This is an amazing book." And then I watched the movie, like, "This is an okay movie."
I'm the same way. Freshman year, I made I took time out of class to create a Quizlet full of movies that I've never seen or need to rewatch. I can put that in the description, actually.
Yeah, I need to see that because like
it's got like 300 something movies, like almost 400 movies on it.
That's the new Bundy Burundi project. We're gonna be making directors fucking things. We're gonna be doing the commentaries. We're gonna be doing directors' commentaries, but we're not the directors.
What I do is I use Quizlet for a reason, right? So Quizlet has a flashcards feature where if you click it and you click shuffle, it just gives you a random flashcard. So what I do is if I don't know what movie to watch, I just click the flashcard thing and then shuffle, and then that's the movie I watch.
How many have you watched?
A good bit. I've definitely slowed down because of TV shows and stuff. But after I finish a movie, I need to update it because I've watched a lot of movies that are on that. After I finish a movie, I go back and click and change that movie to
favorite.
No, the favorites that I favorited are like the ones that are like a must watch. You'll see the ones that I've watched and what I haven't watched because it's my Quizlet. But I change them to watched, and then I rate them out of either 10 or 100. I don't know. Just to, like, give a little thing. Probably not too good to do that because I've had opinions change on movies a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably getting to.
Oh yeah, it definitely ended. You said not to make a noise, and so it's definitely over most likely.
Oh, it's not. Woo!
Woo woo!
All right, I'm just gonna stop it here. Ready? Okay, you're good.
Just as you have a list of Quizlet, a list of movies that you need to see, I have a list of books that I need to read. But like,
loser.
Looking back at these, some of these were really like I have Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies on there. I have The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. We read that in sophomore year English with Mr. Love that man. Didn't read the book. Like, straight up, did not read it. Wrote an essay, got about an 85 on it. And in the essay, I told him, yo, I didn't read this book. But then I proceeded to make a literary analysis of it. He's like, you didn't read it, but it was a pretty good analysis. I was like, sick.
Mr. My sophomore year, should I?
We just blur out the names, if anything.
My sophomore year English teacher, we read Huckleberry Finn there. When he would like make us read excerpts and stuff, that man was dodging bullets.
Oh no, Mr. Ayler's
expertly dodging bullets with that one.
Oh no, he just straight up said, he's like, hey guys, he was like, hey guys,
that's what you should do. He's like your integrity of it as a teacher, you know.
No, like he sat us down, like he talked for 20 minutes about like the history of it, and was like, look, it's in here about like 213 times. I've talked to like a ton of teachers about it, like whether or not I should or shouldn't do it. Here's my experience of hearing the word. Like I've only heard only heard it a few times with kids calling each other that. Like I talked to the students in here who like would be affected by it, and they told me that they're okay with it. Like if you guys want to tell your experiences about it, go ahead. I forgot to make the timer for 10 minutes for
I have the yeah, I should probably still do that.
I'm putting it on for 10 minutes. He's like, I talked about them to it. If they're uncomfortable, they aren't. So, when I'm reading the book, I'm gonna say it. Don't be afraid. I'm gonna say it's gonna sound weird at first.
That's pretty badass. I'm not condoning the use of the N-word at all. But I mean, when it's a part of art and it's a part of history, it shouldn't matter. I mean, it's obviously a real problem that people are like using that as a derogatory term, but I mean, history is history, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And in an educational sense, it shouldn't be a problem.
Cam would be a great English teacher.
Shut the hell up. This is the second time we've.
No, they don't know what we're talking about, but now they kind of do.
No, this is the second time that we've talked about this word on this podcast, and God, full of white boys. So.
But yeah, I have like books on here that I have like. Actually, shit. I need to update this because there's books on here that I've read like in a series that I've like read more than.
I'm reading Harry Potter.
How's that going? I have 2 I'm reading Harry Potter, but I have not read Harry Potter. I've only gotten to book 5.
Fake fan.
You're in book 2, aren't you?
I'm finished book 2 a while ago. I have yet to start book 3, but there's no excuse. Right now, I'm actually reading for my short story class. I'm reading there's an author called Donald Bartholomew. He makes crazy ass stories, and they're weird as hell, and I love it. All right, that's the end of that because no one cares.
Cool. If we're gonna talk about books, I am very close to finishing my goal for 2018, of reading 24 books in a year.
I don't want to be like doing that with you, but the couch is like it's letting me sink in.
I'm sorry. It's how you frame the shot. But
it's the couch's fault, not the shot. Like the
you don't have much room to go.
I have the entire couch. Like even if I'm over here, I'm still in the frame entirely.
Cool, we're doing it like this.
I know I'm scared about microphone quality.
No, it's fine. So, I'm very close to hitting my goal of 24 books in the year.
Well, that's pretty
ambitious. I'm on book 11.
Nice.
Yeah. Like about 2 months in, I realized, I'm not gonna be able to hit it. I'm not gonna be able to hit that goal. So I gave myself a much more realistic goal of at least 12 books in the year. And you came in on me reading book 11. That book was due at the library like 4 weeks ago.
I mean, like, I've always been curious about that. Like, what if you just don't turn it in and you don't?
You're not allowed to turn in more books. The thing is, I was notorious. I'm notorious for that at the library.
Having late fees.
Oh yeah, I have like $10 in late fees.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not good. And I lost my library card too. I've also not done any. Like I don't
get a new library card.
Yeah, no, it's $1. No, I just don't. Yeah.
So this channel has been primarily podcasts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be even called the Bundy Burundi The Podcast.
We'll change it.
But we want to move into like different things. It's like it's the miscellaneous videos, pretty much. Just it doesn't matter what they are.
Sketches, music videos, responding to your comments,
cooking videos. Respond to your vlogs.
Like, we promise you, every single new weekday there will be a new Bundy Burundi video, and then on the weekends, 2 Bundy Burundi podcasts.
I like that. We upload 4 podcasts a week.
Yeah, Monday's the like, cooking.
We have a cobbling video where we fix a shoe.
My shoe there, it's fucked.
Yeah, we got review. We got tech review videos.
Yeah, tech. So it's Monday is Making Monday. Basically, that's when we like do DIY or cooking channel shit. Tuesday is Tech Tuesday. That's when we like film our tech review podcast. We also give tech tips, right?
Wednesday is Wedding Wednesday, where we give you guys wedding tips and plans
based off of our experience.
Exactly.
Thursday
is Gay Thursday. That's the same as Wedding Wednesday,
except it's focusing on our experience
as our upcoming wedding.
Yeah. Friday,
which you guys are all invited to.
We're live streaming it. Friday
is Fun Friday.
Yeah.
This is where the fun begins, guys.
Unfortunately, because Fun Friday is too fun, we're not legally allowed to upload it onto YouTube. However, Vimeo does not have any rules about nudity. So
it used to be Friday, but I mean,
we had to be like, we're not going to change it to Ad Friendly Friday. No.
Yeah, like the silly hats made it fun, so we called it Fun Friday.
Yeah. Then Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday is Straight Saturday.
Straight Saturday.
Where we, neither of us are gay.
And then Sunday is the Lord's Day. And
then we go to church. We film a podcast at church every week.
Yeah. That's a fucking power move. We should do that.
I take the timer.
We have like 3 minutes.
Okay. Thank goodness.
But yeah. So that's the schedule.
Can't wait.
And then on every other Wednesday, we can you finish the joke for me, Sean? Because I started speaking before I said anything.
Every other Wednesday?
Every other Wednesday.
We go to the wedding that we planned.
Yeah.
That wedding.
We surprise one of the couples.
And then we film a podcast with them.
Yeah.
Just a lot of podcasts. We're going to upload 16 podcasts every month.
Each an hour long.
To 2 hours. We don't know yet. I mean, it all depends.
You guys keep on asking for longer form videos, so that's, I think, what we're going to do.
God damn it. How long did we spent like 5 minutes on that joke.
It's It's fine. No one's listening.
I want to get back to this. DePaul University.
Yeah, we got in, man.
That's in Chicago.
Chicago.
We got a lot of friends that are going to Chicago.
It's a city that's exciting. It's a
Maybe.
city that's inviting. It's a city that was made for you and me.
There's a lake they call Lake Michigan. I think I'm really fitting in. This city is my perfect cup of tea. That's Chicago's slogan. So I mean I can't wait to. I mean it's not decided finality wise.
Not yet. No.
That we're going there, but it was my number one.
It's like my realistic number one too. I don't know. Like this isn't some Ladybird type shit. NYU's like far fucking there. That reference made sense. I haven't seen Ladybird, right? Like that reference made sense, right? I have not seen Ladybird.
Sure.
Cool. This is like the type of this is exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, NYU's like far off there. Can I send
visited Chicago? What kind of stuff did you do in Chicago when you visited?
This week?
Last time you visited?
This week we moved Victoria out and stayed in a hotel and then drove home.
Well, last fun time you visited.
Last fun time we visited.
You were with Annalise and stuff, right?
Yeah, we ran into them because they were all checking out more schools.
Oh, Ryan was there too.
Yeah, Ryan was there too. They were both checking out schools. My cousins were there too, so we were like going around. They were looking at tours. I did a tour of Loyola. It's not the best. It wasn't my favorite, but I did get in there too. But no, we went to the Bean, and I think I took the best video ever. Where the ball went. What the fuck was... Didn't taste the best, but worth it for the joke. We have 30 seconds left, by the way.
All right, I'll just pause real quick.
So yeah, like I'm excited for the free. So yeah, I hate driving. So I think the biggest thing that I'm excited for about Chicago is the public transport.
So you visited the Bean. Oh shoot.
Visited the Bean.
Hold on. You visited the Bean is a strange thing.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be called the Bean. It's not called like the Bean is its colloquial name. It's actually called like a cloud or some shit. And the guy that made it's like a well-known artist, but also people are really pissed at him because I know too much about the subject, but there's a substance called Vanta Black. Have you heard about Vanta Black? So it's a paint that like because of the stuff that it uses absorbs about 98, 99% of all light that it comes at. So it's like known as the world's blackest black. And so the company that made it trademarked it, but only trademarked it to this one guy. And it's that was the guy that made the Bean, right? And so he's the only artist that can use that paint or like that pigment. And so people were pissed because like think about all the opportunities that you could have if you like gave like it's just like you're denying opportunity for art to all these people. And so people got really pissed about it. And so there was this one dude who who makes pigments, and so he like made the world's second blackest black, and then like he made even like he mixed it even more and started competing with Vanta Black, saying like this is like pretty much the same thing, but all of my products, like he made world's greenest green, loveliest blue, reddest red, pinkest pink, right? Like the pinkest pink. And said like all of these products are available to everyone. It's only like $10-15. Buy them online, we'll ship it to you wherever. Except unless you are this artist.
Oh, that's kind of fucking funny.
Yeah. And so like everyone can use it except this one guy. And so like if you look at it, like if you are at all like associated with this guy, you are like by the purchase of this product. If you are associated, you are claiming that you are not associated to, you are not going to give it to him. You are not him. Like not at all. Like we have you are saying that you are not. It's like a legally binding document. About a week after he released the Pinkest Pink, the guy on his Instagram like dipped his finger, like he just found it, like and dipped his finger in it, and like posted on like Instagram. It's like fuck you with it. He found it somehow, but like some dude just gave it to him. But yeah,
that's pretty fucking funny. I like that.
But now I really want to go with the pink is pink and go back to the bean and just kind of paint it. But that's also vandalism. So I think we just Windex it.
Yeah.
Windex the bean.
Probably the easiest piece of art. No, actually, it's not the easiest piece of art to clean at all.
What is?
I don't know. That's definitely not the easiest, considering you have to, like, how the hell do you get on top of that?
Ladder. Some dude drops you in from a crane. I don't know. Fucking, they don't clean them.
Imagine how
they don't clean the bean.
Okay, that's a good band name. That's also a good band name.
Clean the bean.
Clean the bean.
That sounds real close to something else, Sean.
Clean the bean. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a...
It's a little bit of a double entendre.
I got...
May we read these out loud?
Let me get a backstory. Alright, so, for the past, 3 years, I've been, whenever someone says something super dumb, or, super catchy, I'm always like, that's a good band name. I haven't started writing them down, since, a couple weeks ago, and I have 8.
You have 8. And some of these are the weirdest shit in the world, but I love it so much.
They work.
We have retractable ass. Dangle it in.
I don't come up with these myself. These are all natural conversations that I just add to.
Want to think of backstories for some of these names?
I don't like to.
You don't like to?
I like to have them out of context as possible.
Oh no, think of the backstory for the band.
No. There's too much work involved with that.
Bitch can't piss. Unaware but good. Muscly umpire.
Oh, that one has a good backstory. My mom was watching football. It's a very muscly umpire.
Progress of the pizza.
That one I was gonna go check the progress of the pizza that we were cooking. Not much on that one.
I know, it's just the alliteration of it. A lot of these are alliteration by accident. Tough at the top. And then most recently, clean the bean.
So, that clean the bean reminded me of the Chicago bean, which
because we were talking about the Chicago bean.
Oh wow!
Full circle.
When I went to the Chicago bean a couple months ago, I don't know. I was walking away from it next to the big fountain things with the big.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what that is. If you know Chicago, you know Chicago. But there was a tree in there, around there, that had a knife sticking out of it.
It's definitely a murder weapon.
So I took it.
It's definitely a murder weapon now.
I actually have it right here. This is the knife that I took from the Chicago tree. If you own this knife, send me a DM and I'll send it back with proof of purchase. And
we're now a knife channel.
Those are
the Fun Friday videos.
Yeah, those are coming out on Friday. It's on Vimeo. So some videos on Friday are coming out on Vimeo. Some are coming on LiveLeak. These ones will be on LiveLeak.
Some of them are going to be on a particularly adult website.
Should we? Okay, I'm gonna do Did my thing fall asleep? No, we're good. I'll do a close up of this guy because it's the most redneck kind of.
It's terrifying. No, Sean, give it. No, here, let me do it. Let me do some So, we have this knife. It opens like this, and as you can see, it has some a pointy end, a sharp, toothy end, and then a camo handle. Now,
what that camo is supposed to are you in the yellow woods? That was a good joke. That was the best joke that I've ever made.
Sure.
Put it forward a little bit, because there we go.
So
there it is. It's got little bullets on the side. Flip it around.
Yeah, I was I'm wondering what the hell those were.
It's pretty.
This is bad.
It belongs to a hunter.
There's a bullet. I'm pretty sure that's
It's a little bullet.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, and there's also
fake bullet holes on the knife itself.
This is trashy.
It's a trashy knife.
This is something would own.
No one knows what it is.
But you do, so you'll get that joke. I'm not gonna ruin a table like that. And then here's my knife. I don't carry it around often, or at all. I just happened to use it because we needed to cut some tape.
Alright, you're not gonna show off that one. Okay.
I'm gonna get you.
Mukbang Mondays.
Can we do some mukbang Mondays, please? Because we're gonna get bank if we do that.
Dude, fucking the episode 4 where you guys were talking about mukbang.
Bangkok.
You guys did that for so long.
Did we? What episode was that in?
4. Cody's episode.
Yeah. Mukbang.
You were explaining it away from the mic and unfocused with the Rubik's Cube in the middle of the shot. Oh, that was fun. That was my favorite episode to edit.
Your new favorite. Every new episode is your favorite episode.
The last episode was not my favorite episode by far.
I think our stories were fine.
The stories were fine.
The concept that we had was a good one. We just needed a tripod, but a mini tripod to hold on the center console.
If we're gonna do this
Again,
this location thing, we gotta get a gorilla pod.
Oh yeah,
because those would work well, especially for the tree episode.
Yeah, the tree episode you just had it on the ground.
No, I'm saying it could have been a lot better if we had a gorilla pod.
Oh, and we could have just had it in the tree with us.
That'd be fun. That'd be more intimate for sure. We're 35 minutes.
We like intimacy. We have a minute.
Minute.
Not
to the end of the podcast. I'm having fun.
Oh yeah,
we can.
We always going longer.
We'll make this one a little bit longer because of our schedule. It's not. We have lights this time.
We actually put effort into this.
We're not outside. All right, I'm just gonna do it now. Not cut.
Oh, we're recording.
Hey, dude, high five. There's a plugin that I could do. I think I could put on the SD card of the camera that makes it not.
Is it the SD card?
No. I think I'm not sure how it works. That's why it's so sketchy to me. It's called Magic Lantern. I have it downloaded, but I'm scared to put it on the thing. Apparently, it lets you record for as long as possible.
Let's just do a time lapse of us.
I don't know why the cap for Canons is 12 minutes on recording, but I think it's
it's just to stop.
My guess is that it's a safety thing. If you start recording accidentally, it doesn't just run out your entire SD card. But I'm not entirely sure. It is annoying, for sure annoying. You're texting?
Aww, that's a cute photo. That's a cute photo.
Alright, here's something I want to talk about.
Sick! I have 157 likes on my new Instagram post.
Oh, sick. Can you see that?
No, because you're going to throw it across the room.
You know me too well.
We have 5 minutes. Oh, wait, shit. You started recording a new one.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
So, I use Snapchat. I'm a Snapchatter. We both use Snapchat.
You use Snapchat. Your Snapchat terrifies me. Having to take care of it for I was so angry at all of those people because I was sending quality shit to them. And none of them were looking at it. They just sent streaks, and I'm like, you bitch. I'm putting in effort. What are you showing me?
So...
Did you get another shitty ad on Snapchat that you made fun of? Or
No, I'm just showing you this ad.
Okay.
Alright. So I got this ad on Snapchat. Snapchat is full of the worst ads.
Okay, but honestly, that's a cool table shelf thingy.
It's a cool table and shelf until you realize how fucking stupid it is.
Yeah,
Rewind that. There's no wheels on it. There aren't any wheels on this table. Which means you can't put it up against a wall. Down here. Down right there.
Oh, shit.
You can't put that up against the wall. It has to just be in the middle of a place.
You ever seen BoJack Horseman?
Yeah. Alright, this table thing though, I want to get this off my chest. I was taking a shit today, and I saw that ad, and I was like, this is dumb as hell.
You open a camera app when you're taking a shit? I don't trust myself that much.
Oh, no, that was Instagram, actually.
I still feel weird opening Instagram when I take a shit. It was
Instagram. I was... whole beginning, that doesn't matter. But you can't put anything on it unless you're just like... unless you know that you're not going to need a table in a couple...
Or you put the shelf in the vertical, perpendicular to the wall, and then
what are you gonna put on it?
Exactly.
That's still dumb as hell. Like what?
And the thing is, if you think about it, it's a shelf, so we put books and photographs on it, right? Oh, we wanted to use it as a table. Let's take
it's an open-ended shelf. There's no back to it. You can't put books in there. They would have to be suspended with some kind of bookend. But even then, what the hell are you going to do with it when you need to turn it into a table?
Don't insult the company like that. They could be one of our future sponsors.
Think about it. It just needs to be in the middle of a room.
I was going to sneeze, but then I didn't. And so there's just 30 seconds of me making the weirdest face.
I feel like you weren't taking this as seriously as I am.
I've seen worse. You've also, of all the ads that you've shown me...
Oh, there's some bad ones.
There are some really bad ones.
There are some bad ones.
What was the black and white one with the horrible acting? Oh my god! Super scary.
Oh, huh?
It was some stupid app or something.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me see. I could try to find that one. I made an Instagram post about that one on my spam.
Your camera roll frightens me, by the way.
It's big. It's a big camera roll. I'm probably just going to look up my spam. I'll do that later. I'll put it up right here.
Ah! Oh my god, guys, I just got this super creepy text after reading.
Fart.
There you go. That's pretty bad, right?
Awful.
And then I'll find another one. Here you go. There you go.
Tap below.
See, this is the end of entertainment. Not us, obviously.
Oh yeah, we're
this.
We're the rebirth. We're the Renaissance. How's that watch going?
Oh, it hasn't stopped. Is it correct? It is. It's loud as shit. This is okay.
Sean, I don't hear a thing.
It's 5 inches away. 6 inches.
Sean, 7. I don't hear a thing.
It matters where it faces to. It's really strange. It's the strangest watch of all time. This is a $15 Target watch that kept stopping. Every once in a while, it would stop. And so when 30 minutes would go by, 4 or 5 minutes, and you wouldn't realize that it stopped because you're not constantly looking at it. So there was it had to be 12 days that went by before it finally stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And that entire 12 days, because it would stop 2-3 times a day before that, and then just went 12 days out of nowhere. But it was always so nerve-wracking looking at it and seeing if it was stopped, because it doesn't matter when you look at it, there's always at least 1 second that goes by where you don't know if it stopped or not.
You look at your watch to tell if it's been more than a second because it stopped.
I'm sorry.
I'm really bad at telling time. Literally.
No, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at because it stopped.
Don't insult me, Sean. I'm going through puberty.
I'm curious of what this is.
With a...
Is that too much?
Yeah. Look at it.
Oh, that's way too much. Shit. Okay. This is has gone
Way too long.
off the rails. I don't have any more topics. We're done. That was it.
Let's wait. I have more. I have topic.
Oh, I actually do have a topic.
Yes.
So, right now, I'm wearing a sweater.
Can we talk about Supreme, please? Because
Supreme.
I kind of like realized something.
I am not a really. I wouldn't consider myself a hype beast at all. This is like the most expensive thing I own, and number 2 is far from this. But Jesus Christ, I'm hungry.
We got food downstairs.
But there are some people. My brother, for example, yesterday bought $500 worth of clothes.
Can
Okay,
Gabe?
Christian. I would never buy something that I don't think looks really cool. I would never buy a piece of clothing worth over $150 probably. I think 150, 200 is where I draw the line. If it's like a nice jacket, then I'll pay like.
Not even a Gucci belt.
No, see, even if it was a nice jacket, I don't think I'm ever buying anything under $200.
I don't have the money for it.
This sweater was a gift to my little brother, actually.
This was a gift for me.
But it was too big on him, so I got to wear it.
Mm.
The only Supreme thing I own, I believe.
Can we make a Supreme
yes.
brick? I saw a video on how to make like a fake one. Just
engrave something.
Just engrave a brick. There's this YouTube channel that I love. It was called it's either called like Cheap Thrills or Cheap something. Where it's like this guy.
Bring it back to that because we're getting off topic. I would. It's buying things just because it has the logo on it, to me, is dumb. I don't know.
Okay, here's the thing. I know for a fact if Supreme was a regular, like a regular brand, like a regular hype brand, like Obey or some shit, and their stuff was and like their stuff, I think their t-shirts are reasonably priced on their actual website.
No, they're not.
It's $32. It's too much. But like,
no, they're not $32 anymore.
No, hear me out. Like, it's the resale. The resale is what's expensive. I know for a fact that if it was a regular like $30 t-shirt for like it was a comfortable one too and it fit me nice, like it was just the box logo, I'd probably buy it. I will not buy anything off the resale market because that like
oh god,
the resale market puts it up like 600 times. Like the brick went from like $30 to like $1,000.
Like okay, people say like, oh, I hate Supreme. Their stuff is so bad, and I hate how expensive they are.
It's not that like
no, I don't hate Supreme at all. I actually really like Supreme. They make really cool stuff. Some stuff I wouldn't buy, but if people are gonna pay $1,000 for a heavy leather jacket, why the fuck wouldn't you make that? If people are gonna pay like a fuck ton of money for a water gun, why wouldn't you make that?
So it's all the resale, like the way like the Supreme. Like,
think about what you're gonna say.
And I'm trying to think of like what the point. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm trying to think of what the point I'm trying to say is. So you see, Supreme works off of hype. It's the drops and the collected release, right? Of everything that like makes it like that's how their market actually like their business actually works, right? With them like dropping shit only for a limited time, only to be bought out really quickly. That's how they make their money, right?
Joke about the fact that we're gay, but like the closeness of us.
I accidentally I accidentally called Jackson baby in public by accident. Like, I have no clue where the fuck that came out of. Like, I'm just like shopping with Victoria. He comes up and is like, "Hey, I'm back." He's like, "Oh, hey, baby," and we all stop and like, what the fuck? Am I just lonely? Like, here's the thing. I know for a fact I've had to stop myself from calling my friends pet names just by accident. Just because, like, not even, like, friends, like, I ever dated or ever, like, had any romantic inclination to. Like, I've just, like, had to stop myself being like, don't call them BB or babe or baby or something. Just because, like, it's so fucking dumb. Like, even when I was No, I'm not gonna bring that up. But Supreme. Yeah, so it works off the resale and hype market, right? And so like the reason things are like $1,000 is because like they only made like 100 pairs of those leather jackets and sold them for probably like it was $80, and then people bought out those 100 and now are selling them at like a couple times the price.
I feel like some things they put up.
Oh yeah, some things they put up just to see like what they can put up.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Like the crowbar.
No, I mean like
the crowbar was the funnest thing in the world because it was only like $30, and now it was like and then it was like 600.
They made a like a dry erase marker a couple weeks ago.
The spray paint, the can.
But like, people are like, oh, they're selling a dry erase marker for $10. What is their problem? People buy it. People bought that thing.
Consumerism.
Because they know people are gonna buy it.
Like their hats and their shirts aren't awful. It's the other shit.
Oh,
that, like,
no. Oh, there it goes. 12-minute rule.
12-minute rule. That's what our first piece of merch is gonna be. I actually kind of like that.
So Supreme, you can buy that water gun right now for like
go to StockX,
like
see how
$300. The brick is hilarious.
The brick is
like I actually give them a lot of respect for that because that's fucking funny.
I kind of want to.
And now those things sell for like $2,500, I think.
Because again, if people like aren't own it, part of the reason that I think people want to buy it for that much isn't just because the hype. It's because also people understand what that hype means now, and like Supreme is probably gonna go down. Like eventually, will become like a well-known history business, like in history books.
Oh yeah.
Like so, people want to be part of history, so they'll like buy the brick. Just be like, look, I have this piece of like history. Would you buy a Supreme cranky?
I wouldn't buy Supreme anything if it was...
Okay, like, say you got there on the regular thing.
It definitely makes it better if it's got, like, a Supreme logo on it. That'd be fun.
How does it make it better? It doesn't increase any of the value at all. Half of the shit... Part of me wants to buy some shit from Supreme.
Doing that, because the
Okay, so part of me wants to buy something from Supreme, buy like something ridiculous from Supreme just for the sheer joke of it. Because half the time... Like, that's why I want to make a Supreme... That's why I want to make a Supreme brick. Like, I want to buy a Gucci belt, but like a knockoff Gucci belt for $15.
Yeah, like, I'm totally cool with that. Casey
buy...
Neistat made a vlog one time where he had this, like, duffel bag, the Supreme duffel bag, and the entirety of the video, he's just throwing it around. He used Sharpie and did big Neistat over it.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
And at the
guy.
very end, he's like, oh, this is fake, by the way. But, dude, I would... Even then, like, it's not even worth it. Like, if you're buying something fake because...
I'd love to buy something that
says... For the hype, you don't even care about the product anymore. You just care about the hype.
I know, part of me wants to buy a Gucci belt, but, like, Gucci is misspelled. Or, like...
Yes, yeah. If you're aware of the joke...
Yeah.
Or if you're aware of the hype itself.
I'm not trying to flex on you, man.
Exactly. Flexing, I'm very against...
Weird flex,
that.
But okay.
I find clothes that I think look cool, and I roll with that, you know?
A lot of people don't think the clothes I wear look cool. Okay, let's talk about it real quick, actually. Because this sweatshirt that I am wearing... This sweatshirt that I'm wearing is from our lovely dear friends at H3H3. Designed by Hila Klein. Husband to Ethan Klein, right? So... This is a lovely sweatshirt. I love it. It's warm.
This was a rocky road, man.
Fuck off. It's my favorite ice cream, okay?
Just keep going. Don't waste
Shut up!
appreciation of that joke.
So this is a very nice sweatshirt. I like it a lot. I got it. It was a gift from my my aunt because I wanted to buy it, but it was $85, and I was like, my mom would not let me buy this. And she's like, I'll buy it for you and give it as a gift. And I was like, oh, I love you. And so so she got this for me, right? Anyway, I've had this since, like, the summer. Like, last time I went to Chicago, actually, before. And, so I've been wearing it around a lot recently, and I really like it. Anyway, I was at Zoomies the other day, and found the most amazing thing ever. This is part of a set. This is a part This is the top half of a tracksuit. Sean.
God, you don't need to.
I know, Sean. Just like put it in right there. Right. So imagine the clout that I would possess if I just like. I've said this so many times, but I think it's the funniest thing ever. Just imagine the clout that I would possess if I rolled up with a full Teddy Fresh hood, a full Teddy Fresh tracksuit. Sean, I'm gonna need you to superimpose them in right now.
Got it. Did it.
He's not gonna do it.
Alright.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna do it. I did it.
Okay. Yeah, so I thought I'd just make that point. But I'm really disappointed.
Supreme likes tracksuits a lot. They like to mix and match their shit, and it looks dumb as hell.
Because they know half of their market comes from Soviet Russia, so it's got all the
it's like okay,
all the
so
boys.
People have these plugins where they automatically buy shit from their website as soon as it comes out,
and that's where the resale market comes in because everything sells out really quickly and people want it.
So some of their the pants that go along with the jackets are horrid.
Ugly as.
But what if you get the pants, but the jacket gets sold out before you have a chance to get it? You're just stuck with these ugly ass pants that you can't do anything about.
I'd wear them. I know for a fact I'd wear them.
There's a difference between wearing that as a fashion and wearing it for the logo. And I think the reason they make it...
I want to make a fake Supreme shirt.
The reason they make these horrendous... I'll put a few examples up of some of the ugliest Supreme shit. But I think it's as an experiment to see who the hell will buy this.
Oh, of course. It's all a social experiment. It's a funny joke.
Their skateboards are cool as shit, though. They're dope.
That one with the cat in the hat.
Yeah, and they sell those for retail,
reasonable,
average.
Oh no, those get sold out too. Those get sold out.
Yeah, I would assume so.
And then on StockX, they're twice the price. If you're cutting this out, I'm gonna reply to my Snapchats because I have 4.
And we're on again. Ah, damn it.
Have fun with that, Sean. Does it cause you that much of an issue when we do with that?
No, it really doesn't.
Cool.
We don't need to clap sync. I don't have much more to talk about.
Not much either.
I can tell that story that I wasn't going to tell on the last episode.
Why, of course. Do that, please.
That can be a good finale. Alright. So I was talking about the dares.
Catch people up if they didn't watch the last episode. Please don't watch the last episode.
Watch it. Just you can turn it on and then go to the store or something.
Give us the ads.
Really.
We don't get any ads.
We don't get any ads.
Create bot accounts. Subscribe to us so we can start getting ads off of shit, and then have all of those bot accounts give us views.
All right. I think this was 8th grade. This was 7th grade.
7th grade?
Because I didn't have my 8th grade teacher yet. Okay, never mind. 7th grade. I had 2 friends, Zach and Vaughn. Shout out to Zach and Vaughn once again.
Vince Vaughn.
That had this triangle of dares, we called it, where we would give each other dares to do in our last 3 classes. If you need the full backstory, go into the watch the last episode. But Zach had this dare that I think I gave him. I believe I gave him because I can't imagine Vaughn giving him this. Mrs. class, my English, my reading teacher. We got a reading class.
I remember reading. I love that class.
And so during the reading of our book, I can't remember what it was, some bullshit, okay for an hour or something. He would need to get up, go to the bathroom, and then on his way in, drop down onto the ground and yell something. Foreshadowing. And he did it. I have so much respect for this man. Love you, Zach. Just whenever I think of Zach's balls, he doesn't. I haven't spoken to this guy in a while.
It's been. We should get him on the podcast.
Let's go for it.
Where does he go?
Oh,
Vaughn goes to somewhere else. He scares me sometimes.
we're reading, right? He goes to the bathroom. At this point, Vaughn and I are like, "Oh shit, he's gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna puss out." And so he walks back with this like the dumbest fake walk ever. He's like going like this. He's just I don't know. He's completely fine. Out of nowhere, he drops to the ground and is like rolling around like this with his hands in his crotch, like, "Oh, my penis is stuck in my zipper." and like everyone started laughing. Teacher looked alarmed, and Vaughn and I are just staring at him on the ground, just going, "Oh my god!" And the best part about it was our teacher was like, just go in the bathroom and fix yourself up. Just like situate yourself. And so he gets up and he's like, "Oh, okay," and just limps out of the room, and then comes back completely fine. And I was like, it was actually incredible.
I'm trying to think like if no one could get away with that in my grade school. You come in, "Oh, my penis is stuck in my zipper."
We actually
before he gets the word out, penis, teacher's like, "Fuck you, go." You're expelled.
We thought penis would incriminate us a little more, so we decided on enis. We didn't use the P. So technically he said, "My enis is stuck in my zipper." But that was our compromise, by the way. We just took the P out of penis because that made it better.
Like kids wouldn't know what they were talking about.
Exactly. I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm still here.
Well, you aren't going to be for long. We have about 5 minutes, 6 minutes before the next episode, before the thing ends. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.
I can still breathe under here.
Make sure to subscribe. Check out Bundy Burundi on Instagram and YouTube and shit.
You're really bad at this.
Yeah, we'll be back next week with an episode. I'll be back next week for the next new episode.